7 days. That's how long I gave AI to prove something. Could automation actually remove enough repetitive work to meaningfully change how we operate every day? Not improve productivity, not save a few minutes, actually change how work happens. So for the next 7 days, I automated as much of my workflow as possible. Emails, scheduling, task organization, research, follow-ups, information processing. And honestly, what happened surprised me, because by the end of this experiment, I realized something. AI isn't replacing work, it's replacing friction. And that's a much bigger deal. 7 days. That's how long I gave AI to prove something. Not whether AI can write emails, not whether AI can summarize documents. We've already crossed that point. The real question was this: how much of modern work exists simply because humans are doing repetitive tasks manually? So for the next 7 days, I automated as much of my workflow as possible. Scheduling, research, task organization, information processing, follow-ups, repetitive decisions. The goal wasn't saving a few minutes. The goal was finding out something bigger. Could AI remove enough friction to fundamentally change how work feels? What happened surprised me, because by the end of this experiment, I realized something. AI isn't replacing work, it's replacing friction, and that changes everything. Most people think productivity problems come from distractions, notifications, meetings, social media. But modern work has another problem: invisible friction, tiny repetitive actions, hundreds of them. Open inbox, check priorities, respond, update calendar, move task, check status, research information, follow up, repeat. Individually, not a big deal. Collectively, massive. Because work isn't just difficult because of big projects. Work becomes difficult because of constant context switching. Mental transitions, tiny decisions, over and over. Businesses experience this. Employees experience this. Small business owners definitely experience this. And most companies solve it the same way. More software, more tools, more systems. But adding tools doesn't always remove friction. Sometimes it creates more. Which made me ask something. What happens if AI handles the repetitive layer? Not strategic thinking, not creativity, not judgment. The repetitive operational layer. The invisible work. The tiny things. So that's what I tested. The first thing I automated was information flow, email organization, task prioritization, basic workflow movement. Immediately, things improved. Important information surfaced faster. Low priority information moved lower. Research tasks accelerated. Information started finding me. Instead of me hunting for information, scheduling improved. Task visibility improved. Mental clutter dropped. Honestly, it felt impressive. For about 48 hours. Then, reality showed up. Because automation doesn't automatically create intelligence. Systems still need structure. One automation triggered incorrectly. Another categorized information wrong. One workflow fired too early. Another too late. Nothing catastrophic, but enough to reveal something important. Bad systems automated faster still create bad outcomes. Actually, sometimes worse outcomes, because mistakes happen faster. Scale inefficiency, and inefficiency scales, which forced me to rethink something. AI doesn't automatically improve workflows. Good systems improve workflows. AI amplifies systems. Good systems become stronger. Bad systems become bigger problems. That lesson happened quickly. The first thing I automated was information flow, email organization, task prioritization, basic workflow movement. Immediately, things improved. Important information surfaced faster. Low priority information moved lower. Research tasks accelerated. Information started finding me. Instead of me hunting for information, scheduling improved. Task visibility improved. Mental clutter dropped. Honestly, it felt impressive. For about 48 hours. Then, reality showed up. Because automation doesn't automatically create intelligence. Systems still need structure. One automation triggered incorrectly. Another categorized information wrong. One workflow fired too early. Another too late. Nothing catastrophic, but enough to reveal something important. Bad systems automated faster still create bad outcomes. Actually, sometimes worse outcomes, because mistakes happen faster. Scale inefficiency, and inefficiency scales, which forced me to rethink something. AI doesn't automatically improve workflows. Good systems improve workflows. AI amplifies systems. Good systems become stronger. Bad systems become bigger problems. That lesson happened quickly. By day 3, something changed. The system improved. Not because AI got smarter, because the process improved. The workflows improved. The structure improved. And suddenly, something interesting happened. Mental bandwidth opened up. Less repetitive thinking, less context switching, less operational friction, which created more space for actual thinking, planning, strategy, decision-making, the work that actually matters. And that's where this experiment became interesting, because AI wasn't replacing valuable work. It was removing operational noise, small interruptions, tiny repetitive tasks, micro-friction, the invisible productivity killers, and removing those matters more than people realize. But day 6 changed everything, because that's when automation stopped feeling like software and started feeling like infrastructure. By day 6, the system felt normal, dangerously normal. Automation became invisible. Scheduling happened quietly in the background. Information moved automatically between applications, sorting itself without my intervention. Tasks organized themselves based on priority and deadlines. Follow-ups were sent without me ever typing a word. Research was accelerated, with summaries and key data points appearing just when I needed them. The entire operational layer of my work was being handled by these background systems. And honestly, that realization felt strange. The weird part wasn't that the AI worked. We've known it can handle these things. The weird part was how quickly I stopped noticing it. My brain had already adapted, offloading the cognitive burden of these repetitive tasks and simply trusting the system to do its job. And that's when something clicked. Most people think AI adoption will happen dramatically. One day, humans are working. The next day, robots have taken over. But that's not how this shift happens. It happens gradually, quietly, one repetitive task at a time. It starts with scheduling, then research, then inbox management. It moves to reporting, data organization, and customer follow-ups. These tiny operational layers disappear from our daily consciousness one by one. And eventually, entire workflows feel fundamentally different. The future isn't humans versus AI. It's humans with systems. Humans operating alongside powerful automation. This isn't about replacement. It's about leverage. This changes everything for businesses, teams, and operations. Small businesses can suddenly operate with the efficiency of much larger organizations. Large businesses can move faster, becoming more agile. Individuals gain incredible leverage. One person, operating alongside well-designed AI systems, may eventually accomplish the work that previously required multiple people, not because humans disappear, but because their capability expands. That's the real shift, not replacement. Amplification, which changes hiring, team structures, and the very definition of productivity. Possibly entire industries. And honestly, we're still early. Very early. The AI systems available today will eventually feel primitive, which means the businesses and individuals building these capabilities now are creating advantages that may be difficult for others to catch later on. Not because AI replaces people, but because better systems always outperform weaker systems. Historically, that's always been true. AI simply changes the speed. 7 days isn't enough to predict the future, but it is enough to see direction. And direction matters, because businesses aren't asking, can AI help? They're asking, how much friction can we remove? That's a completely different conversation, one focused on systems, not tools, infrastructure, not software. And businesses that figure that out early may operate very differently over the next 5 years. 7 days ago, I thought AI automation was mostly about speed. Today, I think it's about removing friction, small inefficiencies, tiny operational bottlenecks, invisible work, the kind people don't realize they're carrying. And if AI keeps improving this fast, the next generation of work may look very different. So now I'm curious, how much of your workflow would you automate? And what would you never trust AI to touch? Let me know below and subscribe, because next time, We push this even further.